President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
I made sure every company in the world, every pharmaceutical company, cannot have to pay.
Thank you.
And by the way, my son was not a loser, was not a sucker. You're the sucker. You're the loser.
All of the things he's done, we've become like a third world nation, and it's a shame.
You're a whiner. When you lost the first time,
I've never seen anybody lie like this guy. He lies. I've never seen it. He can look you in the face about so many other things, too. What this man has done is absolutely criminal.
So, that was the standard of debate in the race for the White House, which descended into childish name-calling. But the biggest takeaway was Biden's poor performance. This was clear for all to see, including the Democrats. US satirist Jon Stewart, a Democrat supporter, responded with a scathing skit.
Biden has to not look old and not have a senior moment. Go.
making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden.
Okay, a high-pressure situation. A lot of times you can confuse saving Medicare with beating it. I'm sure it's not something that repeated throughout the debate, causing Democrats across the country to either jump out of windows or vomit silently into the nearest recycling bin. Anybody can talking.
Mainstream media outlets, even those seen as pro-Democrat, are admitting the debate was a disaster for Biden. And now it seems his days could be numbered, with even the New York Times editorial board suggesting that Biden should be replaced as the Democratic Party's nominee.
The president appeared on Thursday night as the shadow of a great public servant. He struggled to explain what he would accomplish in a second term. He struggled to respond to Mr. Trump's provocations. He struggled to hold Mr. Trump accountable for his lies, his failures, and his chilling plans. More than once, he struggled to make it to the end of a sentence.
The response from mainstream media outlets is in stark contrast with what was being said by them prior to the debate, with many even defending Biden's mental capacity to run the country.
And they're having conversations about the president's performance, which they think was dismal, which they think will hurt other people down the party in the ticket.
If you're concerned about Joe Biden's age, you probably don't know Joe Biden.
Biden is actually in good shape.
And now they're in I won't say a full-fledged panic, but it's getting there.
There's a full-on panic tonight.
Right. Mentally, he's quite acute.
Any aide who engages with him or reporters, we can see this. The gears of his mind are working.
The right-wing media has so fixated on Biden and Biden purportedly having cognitive issues.
It's not just making an issue of Biden's age. It's lying. It's saying he's senile. It's saying he's demented.
The dramatic U-turn comes after Biden's poor performance in the debate. And despite him coming out fighting, his prospects don't look good. Polls show a slump in support, and even his most ardent backers are struggling to justify his candidacy. Previous questions about his mental and physical capacity were dismissed as Republican conspiracies. Before the debates, the White House claimed the videos appearing to show him freezing and wandering off on his own were deliberately manipulated to undermine him ahead of the election. Washington even coined a new phrase for the footage: cheap fakes.
There seems to be a sort of rash of videos that have been edited to make the president appear especially frail or mentally confused. I'm wondering if the White House is especially worried about the fact that this appears to be a pattern that we're seeing more often.
Yeah, and I think you all have called this the cheap fakes video, and that's exactly what they are. They are cheap fakes video. They are done in bad faith.